to my channel. My name is Jamila the Esty, and if it's your first time here, this channel is about lifestyle, skincare, travel, and just anything inspirational that I come across that I want to share. I decided that I wanted to do a skincare business chronicles. So these episodes will be about my skincare business, running a skincare business, any type of tips that I can give running a skincare business. That's what this will be about. Okay, so this is episode 1, and I want to talk about, in episode 1, I want to talk about some of the mistakes that I made starting a skincare line and how I basically rectified it now, like what's going on now. So I'm going to take you along with me to my shop. We're going to, hold on y'all, I keep looking at these apples and it's apple butter. Okay, I'm trying to get my protein, so So one big mistake that I made when I was starting my skincare line was feeling like I had to hand make everything. Okay, I was a chemist. I was purchasing all my products from the companies that give you the products in bulk, and I was really writing down formulas, recipes, and because I am an esthetician and I have clients, it became too much. And I had to switch things up. I started to research. I really had this feeling like private label was bad, and I want you guys to know that private label is not bad. Okay, I have another video talking about ways that you can start your skincare line, and yes, I want you guys to know, if you are well versed in ingredients and you understand ingredients, you can go and search for products that are already pre-made, and you can have them tested out not only on yourself but your friends and family or your clients. And I promise you, there's companies that are made to do this. They have cosmetic chemists and they are prepared for this. You do not have to hand make everything. Don't feel like your line will be any less of anything. Don't feel like you are giving someone a bad product. It's up to you to test and know your ingredients, but don't make things harder for yourself. Always make things easier for yourself. Okay, so I was actually going to go to my shop and just get started, but I realized my freaking tires need to be plugged. Like, I have been playing around, and I don't know how I have this big slit on one of these tires, but it needs to be patched up. And thankfully, I'm actually at this gas station. I'm passing this gas station I was at the other day where this guy was putting air in his tire, and I pulled up beside him and asked. He didn't even ask. He just started he was like, which tires is it? And then I told him which ones, and he just started putting air in my tires. I'm like, thank you. Lovely gentleman, thank you. I'm gonna actually head to go get my tires first, and then I'm gonna go to the shop, and I want to show you guys. I have a few orders today, so I want to show you kind of the process, what it looks like. If I didn't have a shop, I would probably have my stuff in my apartment. So guys, don't be afraid to get started, okay? Don't be afraid to get started. Even if you have an apartment or you know you don't have a house, just get started. Get things organized. Get started, okay? Having a space is not important. You don't have to have a big factory starting off. You do not have to have a shop starting off. You just need a space that is enough space to organize things. If you need to get drawers, if you need to get shelves, do what you need to do and just start.
Oh, let me put some in your tire.
Okay, I appreciate it. Here we are. Oh. All right, so we're at my shop now. As you can see, this is where I sell my retail, and my dad makes candles, so his candles is over there. But yeah, this room is connected to this room. This is where I do treatments, and I have another room in the hallway that I'm about to switch to for the next 3 months. But here we are. So we're gonna get set up. Okay, so as you can see, I have a nice clean area to get my products together, get them set up, and fulfill my orders. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check and see what orders I have, what I'm going to need, and I want to have all that stuff prepared for me so that it's very easy and very smooth. You want everything to be as smooth as possible when you are fulfilling your own products. You really want things to be like super smooth. So this is my skincare line here. This is a closet that's in this room. Okay, this is where I keep my products at. Okay, and I think that it can be a little more organized. We're still working on this because I am going to be transitioning soon, but I'm proud of myself because it used to be way worse. Okay, so we have everything here: cleansers, exfoliating pads, sunscreen, body butter, clay, serums. I have 2 hair products. I have hair oil, and I have hair spray. It's called Juicy Lock Spray and Juicy Lock Oil. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at my orders that I have, and I'm going to put everything on the table so that it's already prepared for me, and all I have to do is literally just package it. My mistakes, I would say, when I started my skincare line was the labels that I made. What I did correct about this was I make my labels on Etsy.com, and you know what? I will do a video about this. I made my labels on Etsy.com. There are designers on that website that design logos. They design lots of different things you may need for your business. But I go on there and I find templates that I want for my skincare line. And the first template that I found, let me show you. So this was my first label. Okay, even on camera you can't see anything, right? That's the issue. So this is how the text look, and I feel like you couldn't see it. I feel like it didn't pop out to you. You had to be like, you know. And one thing with skincare, you really want to make sure that your stuff sticks out and it looks superior. You want everything to look superior. So this is the new bottle. Immediately, even on camera, you can see a little bit more of what it says. It's a little more clean. The words are more bold. Now let's put it next to this. Okay, look at the difference. And also putting your labels. That was another mistake that I made. Putting your labels on your products. You want to try to put them on as straight as possible. I would rush, and as you can see, it was just crooked and it's not cute. Okay, so yes, this is the new one, and everything is in sync. All of my products have the same label except for my soaps. I'm going to be figuring out something new with the soaps soon, but for right now, that just works for me. I'm going to have to keep that going for now. This is what my soap labeling looks like. I have the circle labels front and back. And with those labels, I use Avery.com. I will go to Staples and purchase the 2.5 size round labels from Avery. You can get them from Staples. I am currently printing these myself, okay, because I have to print one side for the front of the soap, and then I have to print the ingredients for the back. Now, right now, that's just how I'm doing it. There are several ways you can do your soaps. They have these strips that go across them that you can do. I've just never really looked into them, and right now this has been working for me, so I've just kind of been doing it that way. And if you're wondering, I have shipping set for a certain amount based off of the weight, okay? I can do another video about doing that as well, because that gets a little tricky. But for the most part, people pay $11 when they go on my website and they order, and that covers a lot of the orders that I have. It really doesn't go over like $8 or $9, but when people pay $11, that helps to supplement with a lot of the fees that are incurred. Being able to add insurance to their order. If I want to add more insurance, then paying $11 gives me leeway to have to pay for insurance for their order. So I really like to have that available. So let's talk mistakes again. Okay, so when I first started, I did not have anything to put in the packaging, letting the person know, thank you, here's a discount code, here's my information to repurchase these items. I have nothing in there, okay? So you wanna add something in that says thank you, thank the client, and you can ask them to leave reviews. You wanna do that as well, that's extremely important. So that is another thing that I didn't do that you wanna do. Another big issue for me was choosing the bottles that I wanted to use for my products. You wanna choose high quality bottles. A lot of the time when you go on Amazon, some of these companies don't have the best packaging. So you just wanna purchase like a sample of these products before you decide to get like bulk. I made the mistake of getting like bags and bags of these faulty spray bottles when I first started. Do not do that, okay? Now I get most of my bottles from Uline. Uline is a reputable company. The bottles are very sturdy. I had an issue with my cleanser bottles when I first started. When I would ship them, they would spill out. So just imagine you're shipping stuff and everybody's emailing you because they're getting bottles that are spilling out. So you don't want to do that. So now I have very sturdy bottles, and I also wrap the bottles up. So I'm not with nobody, cause I don't wanna hurt nobody. Did it over text, didn't call me. Still got love for your mommy. I know you wanna be somebody, even if you gotta leave somebody. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead. I didn't use this box because it didn't work out. So I'm printing out the shipping label. I want you guys to see how it looks when it comes out. I don't particularly like Shippo because Shippo prints out the labels wrong. I'm gonna show you. I haven't figured out how to get it to come out correctly, but apparently it's big enough for them to scan it. But let me go ahead and print it out. All right, you see how tiny that is? It's really tiny. It's really supposed to be horizontal, and it's supposed to cover this whole thing, but it's big enough apparently, so we're gonna leave it, but it really irks my nerves. I'm also going to print the packaging slip, okay? So as you can see, this doesn't even require ink. This is a thermal printer, so it goes by, I believe, laser to create the letters, but you don't have to have any ink, so it's really a great printer. Okay, so now we have not only the shipping label that we're gonna stick on this box. Okay, here's the box. I'm just gonna stick it anywhere. And then we have our packaging slip. Gonna close it up. Everything is secure. I will say this. This is also from Uline. It will save you so much time. Okay, do not go to Dollar Tree getting those cheap tapes that you have to keep trying to find the end of it. You don't want that, okay? This makes it so easy, and it keeps the tape right there for you, so when you're ready again, you just go back and you pull it and you're good. So now you guys have packaged a whole order with me, okay? It can be very simple. It does not have to be hard. I'm going to do this for the rest of these orders. But those are some of the mistakes that I made. If you guys have questions, please leave comments below, because I want to know what are some things you want to know about starting your skincare line. I'm going to keep this whole skincare line Chronicles thing going. I really want to help you guys. I'm still in my journey, but I think it's going to be great for me to give information to other people. So I'm headed out of here. I'm going to finish the rest of these orders, but if you guys have any questions, please leave comments below. Thanks for watching. You wanna get with me, stop it.